So, hello everybody out there. Today is the first day of 2020. And if you haven't done it yet, I suggest you take some time for reflection. A new year starts, and even a whole new decade is waiting for us. And I want to take this opportunity to spread a message out there which is very important to me. And the topic of this message is how to understand each other better. If you see my eyes going up and down, that's because I'm looking on my notes from my MacBook. Okay, this message is for everybody out there, but especially for all the couples, people who are in a relationship and who want to understand their partner on a deeper level. But also if you have a best friend from which you want to know why he or she acts and reacts in a certain way. And as an exercise for yourself, to train your own attentiveness when you are dealing with very different people and their different worlds. So to start off, you have to remind yourself that every one of us lives in his and her own world, on their own island of perception, or inside of their own bubble of perception. And everything that happens in this bubble, we perceive and experience as normal, because it is our own world, our own tiny piece of reality. While for someone else, our bubble could look very strange and far away from normal. So, what exactly is in this bubble or on this island of perception? Besides our genes and experiences from the past, there is one very important ingredient which keeps shaping and changing us constantly. And that is our daily environment. And I put special emphasis on the word daily. Our daily environment is responsible for a huge part of our character and determines how we act and react in a certain way. Maybe this sounds too much theory for you in the moment, but I will come to some practical examples in the end. Concerning this ingredient, the daily environment, there's a lot what you can do to understand someone else better. And that is literally step into the world of the other person. Speak to the same persons as your friend. Experience the same circumstances as your friend. Experience the same environment of the job and daily work of your friend. I know logistically this sounds very weird and hard to realize if you have a job on your own which keeps you busy most of the day, but still maybe there is some time left in your schedule which you can use for an exchange. On the other hand, if you want your friends to understand your own world better, don't just talk about them, about your daily experiences. Let them be part of it. Let them be part of it where it's possible. Let them experience what you experience. It's all about experiences with all senses, not just understanding on an intellectual level. And for your own attentiveness, be aware of the different environments you are dealing with day by day. Because different environments need different behavior. I will say it again because this sentence is very important. Different environments need different behavior. Let's take a very practical and recognizable example. A man who works in a big business with lots of other men. They joke a lot among each other, sometimes with very harsh comments and also on the cost of somebody else. And if someone goes a bit too far, they say it, they clap onto each other's shoulder, they apologize, and they go back to work. Case closed. That behavior, that action and reaction might work in the bubble of that man most of the day, but not when he comes home from work and speaks to his lovely wife. or maybe he has an autistic son who is very sensitive, then this behavior is totally out of question. If this man continues with the behavior from his work, he might hurt his wife and his son, although he thinks his behavior is totally normal. He maybe does not even realize that he has done something wrong. And he misses the border, the limit between joking, being funny, and being totally disrespectful. Or another example. A woman who is an artist, let's say a musician, she works as a composer, hears music all day long, juggling with chords and tones, and she's so into it that she hardly cannot let go when getting back home to her husband, who wants to discuss a practical problem with her, or her 2 children who need her help with the homework from school. If she cannot let go of her music in that moment, and that over a longer period of time, day by day, this will lead to misunderstandings and miscommunications. I took this example because an artist myself, I know what it's like being captured in a creative world, sometimes 24 hours a day, so that other people can hardly get a hold on me. Sometimes I'm so into my own world that I don't see familiar people on the streets, and often miss the chance to greet them and say hello. And these people can easily misunderstand my behavior as being egocentric or grumpy when they don't know about my background. So, to finish it off and summarize, what can you do for a better understanding of each other's world? Number 1, if you want to understand someone else better, try to experience what they experience. Not only understanding intellectually, but experience. Number 2, if you want someone else to understand you better, let them experience what you experience yourself. And number 3, last but not least, if you want to improve your own attentiveness and provide a better communication in advance, be aware that different environments need different behavior. So that is my message for you all out there for a better understanding for the year 2020, but also for the upcoming years. Thank you if you have watched this video to the end and listened to it very with conscious. And well, what else can I say? Have a very happy 2020, full of love, joy, and success. Bye for now.